Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Give me like 3 seconds. I need to do something. Can you just bear with me? All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Click on the hearts. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're excited. Makeup Bootcamp is back in session. I know it has been a couple days since we've done this, and I promise it's because I've just had a lot going on. You guys, I know that, the U.S. is kind of in chaos because of the COVID-19 thing. So things have been kind of chaotic. Plus, I have worked at the salon this week, and there's just been a lot going on, okay? So do me a favor, click on the hearts, tap those hearts, let me know you're here, let me know you're excited. Spread the love, spread this video with all of your friends. We're going to talk about parts of the eye, and we're going to do it in a really crazy format tonight, meaning I have the brightest eyeshadows that I could find to show you parts of the eye in a really unblended, really crazy way. So we're going to go through all of that. Like I said, spread the love, tap the hearts, let me know you're here. Let me know if you're catching me live or on the replay. Here's how that works around here. If you're catching me live, you'll know because this little red bar right here says LIVE. You've caught me live. Use hashtag LiveTribe. But if that bar is not there, you've caught me on the replay. Let me know what time it is, where you're watching, and where you're watching from. I like to know where everybody's coming from. And especially in this craze, I want to just know. My dogs are going to bark upstairs because it's not their bedtime yet. I'm normally I do this during their bedtime, but they're awake and they're playing. So just love them, okay? So we're going to talk parts of the eye. In order to accomplish the best eyeshadow possible, we have to know the anatomy of the eye. Not the eye, but the eyelid. So we have to know where we're placing things. So when I use certain terminology, you're not going, and where is that at on my eyeball? I don't even think I have one of those. Because I'm not even going to, one day I was helping mom do something with her eyeshadow. She's like, I don't even think I have that part of the eye. So we're going to walk through each and every part. I'm putting this lip plumper on my lips because there's peppermint in it and my lips are dry. So hopefully that'll help. So I pulled out the brightest palette I own, which is this one. And I'm actually going to use this to show you a really dramatized version of where everything on the eye is. So of course, as we get into eyeshadow looks, it'll be blended and a little bit more, a little less scary. But for tonight, I need a bright, bold colors to show you where everything is. Hello, everybody hopping on. Tap those hearts. Let me know that you are here. Spread the love. I was cleaning my brush off because it needed some loving. All right, so we're going to start with the part of the eye that you should start your eyeshadow on, okay? And I'm actually going to use this orange color to show you which part of the eye that is. It's called the crease, okay? So the crease of your eye is actually where your eye folds. This right here, this thing, okay? That feels really weird with the end of your brush. So the crease is where your eye folds. I'm going to put orange there so you can see it. The crease is where your eye folds, okay? This is a super dramatized version of this. And I'm only going to do one eye, so don't judge me. But the crease is where your eye folds. You don't have a crease, you have a flap. Well, it's where the eye folds. And you'll see that when I extend my eyelid out, or I close my eye, you can see it. And then when my eye is normal, you can only see a little bit of it, okay? That is the crease area, is where the eye folds. If your eye doesn't fold, well, everybody's eye folds, but we talk about different types of lids, like mono lids and hooded lids. If you have hooded lids, your crease is actually going to extend it higher up towards the brow. But for this, just using the almond shape eyelid, this is the crease, okay? So that's your crease. I'm cleaning my brush off with brush cleaner in between each one. So when you hear me spraying stuff, it's because I don't want to mix all my colors together. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. So crease, that's where your eye folds. Now I went all the way in. When you're doing eyeshadow, you don't actually go all the way into the crease. But to find out where it is, look straight in the mirror and see where your eye folds. See, mine disappears a good bit too. It's okay because the crease is for depth and blending of eyeshadow. Okay, so that's really what it's for. It's not really for a lot of color. Obviously, I'm using orange, so we have a lot of color, but on a normal basis, it's not for a super amount of color. Okay. And if it disappears completely, consider bringing your eyeshadow higher up here, okay? Consider bringing it a little bit higher, not all the way to your eyebrow. This is a whole different part of the eye. Right. If you touch your finger to your eye, you can feel where your brow bone ends, which is that hard bone, and then it's right under that. That's a really good way to figure that out, actually. So yeah. So that's brow bone, that's your crease. Then you have your outer corner, or the outer corner is the only way I know how to describe it, okay? And we're going to go with blue for this. This eye look's going to be crazy, okay? We're going to go with blue for this. So the outer corner is exactly what it sounds like. It's the outer portion of your eye. Now, the best way to do this is to draw either a V with your brush. This is going to be bananas, guys. A V. I am not trying to blend any of this. Or you can draw a 7. Okay. I recommend a V, though, because you want to bring it in your eye a little bit. Your crease or your whole eyeshadow look. Because either way, whether it's your crease or your eyeshadow look, a lot of it is a key to blending, but we have to know the parts of the eye to be able to blend anything. Okay. So that's your outer corner. It's that outer portion of the eye. The best way to find this is to take your finger and touch your brow bone, your crease, and your outer corner falls into your crease, okay? It's all connected there. But on your eyelid itself, you're going to come in, look straight ahead, and it's like right where the colored part of your eye ends. I don't know the technical term for that. I just realized that. It's where the colored part of your eye ends, okay? So that's your outer corner. When you have eyeshadows in this area, I mean, you fill that whole thing in there. This is not a look. Please do not judge this look. This is just so you can see things. Okay? So this is the outer corner. The entire eye. Okay. So if your V looks like someone hit you really hard, if this V thing looks like someone hit you really hard, there's 2 things to keep in mind. We're going to talk about it while I clean my brush. The first one being, don't bring your eyeshadow so far out. It should not extend past your lashes. It should not extend any further than where your lashes are. Okay? That's where your eyeshadow should stop. If you have a lot of trouble with that, the best thing to do is to either take a business card or a piece of tape or something. I'm going to use this little perfume sample thing from Calvin Klein and hold it there, and that's where your eyeshadow should stop. Okay? Right under your lashes, or right beside your lashes. It shouldn't go way out here. It should really stop where your lashes stop. If you're bringing it too far down, try and either tape that off, hold something up against it, or just don't put eyeshadow very far out. And you don't have to use super dark colors in the V of your eye. I use darker tones there, but not like this is super dark in the V of my eye. So just know you don't have to put dark color there. So that is the V of your eye. This is where we're going to add more depth. This is where we're going to add a little bit deeper tones, but you don't have to go like blue or black or brown on those parts either. As we get into actual looks, you'll see that there's a lot of ways to prevent that. So that is the V of the eye. The next thing I'm going to show you is the lid. I'm actually going to grab a different brush for this, and I should have cleaned this one. Is the lid. Now you would think, oh, the lid's self-explanatory, but it's not really, because we already have the V, we have the crease. The lid doesn't match. Well, it doesn't match those. Like, they're not cohesive. So the lid we're going to do in, let's just do it in yellow. Okay. The lid is this big portion of your eyeball. Wow, that's yellow. Okay. Wow. Guys, I have never used this palette before. I hadn't even swatched it. That's funny. So the lid is that part. It is the part that is kind of left over from the crease and the V. This is a whole look today. It is the leftover area right here in the very front. When you fold your eye, it's what you should see. Hey, Jennifer, welcome to Live Tribe. It's what is like left there, okay? So that is the lid area. So we have the crease is orange. I'm going to add a little more orange so you can really see that. Now that I've like put stuff over it, right? The crease is where it's orange. The outer V is where it's blue, or the outer portion of the eye. You don't have to call it the outer V. The outer portion of the eye is where it's blue. The lid is yellow, or in the words of Cassin, lello. And then we have 2 more parts of the eye. But the lid is really that leftover space. It's the flat space here. You can put your finger there. You're going to use brighter eyeshadows there. And when I say brighter, I don't mean bright like neon. I mean your more nude tones, pink tones. That's where your bulk of color is going to come in, is the lid. That's where I like to use a lot of shimmers, is the lid. Okay, so crease is for blending purposes really more than anything else, and we add a little bit of depth there. The outer corner or the outer V is where we bring in the most depth. The lid is for the brighter tones, where we're going to add a lot of emphasis to the eye. The next thing, I should clean my brushes when I talk, but I don't. The next thing is going to be your inner corner. So we have the outer corner and the inner corner. The inner corner is really, really, really easy to find, and we're going to do it in purple. Let's do it in pink. Let's do it in pink. The inner corner is this little like tear area, and I call it the tear area. You can call it the tear duct as well. And it matches onto the lid a little bit, just that little part. It's where, and this is a fun description, when you rub your eye, it's that little inner corner part where this little space is, okay? That's your inner corner. The inner corner typically is not pink. It can be, but it's typically not. The inner corner is actually, I look like I got thrown up on by Crayola, okay? The inner corner is where we're going to bring in a lot of brightness. So it's what makes the eyes look bigger, fuller, more awake. And everybody has an inner corner no matter what kind of lid you have. So everybody can participate in that part of eyeshadow. Okay. You don't have to make one up. There's one there. Everybody's eye meets somewhere. Yours may be a little bit smaller or a little bit wider. Either way is perfectly fine. It's where you're just going to add brightness. I think I always rock that look if I try to use more than one color on my eyes. So if you think that, if you're still struggling because you want to use more than one color, but you feel like you just don't look right with it, be sure to tune in as I do more eyeshadow looks, because I'm going to show you how to use colors cohesively to create looks that are very fun, but not like this that looks like it's thrown up on my Crayola. And none of this is blended. If it was blended, it might look better. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so we have creases in orange. It's the fold of your eye. The outer corner is in blue. It's that V. Tap on those hearts when you guys are here. I see you hopping on. It's that V area, that outer portion of your eyelid. It does connect into the crease. Your lid is that extra space in between. Where it's pink is your inner corner. It's where you cry from, if that's a fun way to describe it. When I take my contacts out, sometimes I push them into my inner corner. I don't know. You can think of your own way to describe that, but it's this little part right here. Two more parts. Actually, there's a couple more parts. 3 more parts. Next up is actually what's called the brow bone. And it's really self-explanatory because you can feel it on your face. Okay? Like you can feel it. You can touch your face and feel your brow bone. And it's actually right under your brow. But if you don't have a lot of brow, it's fine because you can still feel your brow bone. Oh yeah, complementary colors, blending. Like we blend until our fingers bleed around here, okay? But we're going to get into all that as we actually do eyeshadow looks tonight. I just want you to know the parts of the eye. So when I say them out loud to you, you're not like, and where is that at? She's lost it. As if I don't think I've lost it now. So the next is the brow bone. We're actually going to use white for this because you're always going to use a shiny, bright, light color on the brow bone. So hopefully this white is enough. Hopefully this does it. The brow bone is literally under the brow. Now with eyeshadow, you're going to be focusing that brow color literally on the brow. Let's use this side. I'm sure it'll show up. I was thinking like super stark white from palette 5. Forget it. Just grab palette 5, Ansley. Don't play games with yourself. This is your brow bone. Yep, now I look like Crayola threw up on me. That's your brow bone. It's under your brow. It does extend all the way down here. We keep eyeshadow to here, but I'll explain that in certain looks because sometimes looks you're going to bring it forward. Guys, I look crazy. If you think I look crazy, it's fine. Drop a 1. If you think you'd rock this look, drop a 2. I'm curious where you think you are because I think I look bananas. Okay, so we've got the brow bone is in gray. Guys, this is a fun demonstration because I just love how crazy I look. So the brow bone is that silvery part, okay? It's under the brow. Now, you're going to blend colors in to make that not look like you've been smacked in the face. I promise. Tonight is just about examples, so don't leave me yet. Don't think I'm crazy. I promise it all comes together cohesively in an actual eyeshadow look, but we're just showing the parts of the eye tonight. There are 2 more parts of the eyelid, eye area you need to know for application of eyeshadow. No, I think I look crazy. It's fine. But no, it doesn't look normal. I know it doesn't. So there's 2 more parts of the eye you need to know to properly apply eyeshadow. They are the 2 easiest parts to identify, so have no fear. 2, because I'm crazy. Jennifer. honey, rock this look for a day. You know what they're going to tell you? Go home. Bye. Are you running a fever? Bye. Right? It's a totally different look, guys. And I'm not even done. We still have 2 more colors to throw in there. So next we're going to talk about the liner area. So eyeliner. I like liquid liner, but for this, we're not going to use liquid liner because why would I try to look normal? We're actually going to use eyeshadow to show you the liner area, but I forgot to grab my liner brush. 2 seconds. Liner. Okay. So eyeliner. Where do you put eyeliner? Don't look at me like I'm crazy because you probably know where to put it. Everybody knows where to put eyeliner, right? But not everybody. I didn't know where to put eyeliner for a long time. So for eyeliner, we're going to go in with green because it looks like Crayola threw on my face as is. Let's go in with some green eyeliner. So we're going to go, eyeliner is very, very, very close to the lash line. And I mean like super close. And eyeliner goes from the inner corner all the way to the outer V, and you can extend your eyeliner further. Guys, I look like the Crayola ad. Does no one think I look like the Crayola ads? You can extend your eyeliner out as far as you want it to. That's probably like the best wing liner I've ever done, and it's in green eyeshadow. Is that not crazy? So the liner area is right along the lashes. Okay? Liner's right. That one's a really simple one because you can use any color for liner. It can be black, brown, white, green, purple, blue. It doesn't matter. Eyeliner can be any color. And if you're going to add color to the eye, I actually recommend using eyeliner to do so. I don't recommend using eyeliner. I recommend using eyeshadow to add color to the eyelid for eyeliner. That's a lot of eyes in that. So that's the second to last part. The last part of the eye is actually under the eye, and this is the part you need to know for a lot of different looks, and that is your lower lash line. Hello, everybody hopping on. I know I look crazy. It's okay. Hey, Autumn. I know I look crazy. Tap those hearts. Let me know you're here. It's fine. So for the last part, which like I said is the lower lash line, we're going to use purple because I haven't used purple yet of all these colors. And it is, honestly, this is easy. It's your, like where your under eye lashes are, meet your lower lash line, ladies. And this bad boy goes all the way in too. Now, we don't always bring eyeshadow all the way in or all the way down, nor do we ever leave that harsh line. When we start blending, I promise you'll see that I don't always look like this. It does become an actual look. But that lower lash line is literally that, like, lower part of your eyeball. It is not this part. That when you pull it on your eye, you see. That's not your lower lash line, ladies. That is your like, lower eyelid. Yeah. Like this is your waterline. This thing is your waterline. This is your lower lash line. There is a stark difference. Do not put eyeshadow on this part of your eye. You will end up crying because it's very irritating to the eye to put any powder in the eye, which is essentially what you'd be doing. Autumn, is this not bananas? I look like this because of this. But it's okay because it's just to prove a point. So the lower lash line, a great place to add color, a great place to have a lot of fun, and a great place to add a lot of smokiness to it, a lot of depth. And I'll show you my date night smoky eye. We're not going to use this palette for that. We'll actually use a palette like this one for that. But on this one, we use a smokier color on the lower lash line to have a lot of fun, right? Your waterline. That's what this thingy is. You put eyeliner there, but not eyeshadow. Do not put eyeshadow there. Hello, everybody hopping on. So, lower lash line is this area here. So, to recap, to give you a fun recap, if you're just hopping on, you're like, why does she look like she got thrown up on by Crayola? I did. Welcome to the quarantine, ladies. This is what we're going to look like by the time it's over. To recap, orange. I'm going to put more orange on there because I feel like I'm not showing this enough. Okay. Orange is your crease. That is when the eye folds. It is right under the brow bone area. You can feel your crease. So that's your crease, okay, where it's orange. Where it is blue, this dark blue here, that is your outer corner or outer V. Both words work, okay? Right. It is your outer corner or your outer V. The yellow is your eyelid. When I say use a lid color, I mean put it there. The pink is your inner corner or your tear duct. I call it inner corner mostly, or your inner V, but it's that part right there. And we actually can bring it, let's blend it with that, shall we? So the green is eyeliner, the liner area. This silvery color, that's palette 5, by the way, because this one, It wasn't doing it for me. I felt like you couldn't really. If I used my finger, you could have told. Okay, anyway. That silvery area is your brow bone. You can feel your brow bone. Even if you don't have a lot of brow, you can still feel your brow bone. It's the hard bone there. Where it's green is your eyeliner. I don't know if I already said that. And where it's purple is your lash line. Your lower lash line. There's a difference between your upper and your lower. So hopefully me looking like I got thrown up on by the Crayola man is going to help you figure out as we go through eyeshadow where you're supposed to put your eyeshadow. So now when I say things like your crease, your outer corner, your inner corner, your lid, your lash line, your brow bone, and your eyeliner, or your upper lash line or eyeliner line, you know what I'm talking about. You can think back to the day that I looked like the Crayola man threw up on my face, like a kindergartner water finger painted on my face. And you'll remember the day that I did this, and it'll help you out. So again, orange crease, blue outer V, lid yellow, inner corner pink, lower lash line purple, brow bone silver. Okay, I'm gonna hop off because guys, it is time. It's the night for 911 to come back, and I love this show 911 and 911 Lone Star. Both are like my favorite shows to watch, and I love to take Monday nights to spend watching them. And it's funny because you would think dating somebody in the EMS scene, I wouldn't want to, but I do. So stay safe through this whole Corona craze. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be talking about tools for your eyeshadow. No craziness like this. We're going to talk tools, very, 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 very vital things you need before we hop into actual looks. Today is Monday. So on on Wednesday, we will hop into actual eyeshadow looks so you can see how to actually make this into something kind of pretty. I'm almost curious if I blended it, would it look pretty? Would it? Probably not. No, I feel like I still could get thrown up on the Crayola man. Nope. There's no saving me. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Have a great night, ladies. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Let's just be real with ourselves. There's children involved. It'll be tomorrow night. So I love you guys. Have a fantastic Monday night. Stay safe. And if you need anything, be sure to message me and I will be happy to chat with you. If you want this palette, guys, to create this look, it's palette 7. It's retiring, but I don't recommend creating this. All right. Bye, guys. Mwah.